Welcome to another edition of the CS Podcast, where you can hear interviews with special guests such as
Deshawn Buchanan, Tom Waddle, Pierre Desir, Brent Berry, Ed Werder,
and many others.
Too big, too strong, too fast, too good.
So be sure to subscribe and tune in to the CS Podcast on YouTube at youtube.com/ChristianRE722.
Did you not get the memo?
That's www.youtube.com/ChristianRE722 for great interviews. Be sure to check out the CS Podcast.
You are ridiculous.
Welcome back to the CS Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Shanafel, and I'm now joined by 2015 NFL Draft prospect, defensive tackle out of Kentucky State University, Deshawn Ross. I appreciate you taking some time to chat, Deshawn. How's it going?
It's going good. I want to say thank you for having me.
Well, the pleasure's all mine, and let's get right to it. To say you've had an interesting journey would be an understatement. Coming out of high school, you decided to attend and play football for the College of DuPage, which is here in Illinois. After a year there, you transferred to Southwest Baptist University in Missouri, and after about a year and a half there, you decided to make one more change and go back to your home state and transfer to Kentucky State, where you would play one season with the Thoroughbreds. Can you take us through this journey of yours, if you could? Why'd you decide to bounce around from college to college? Were you just not feeling it at DuPage and Southwest Baptist? And how was your experience at Kentucky State?
It's been a journey. Well, I decided to attend DuPage because it was a great fit for me, talking to Penbreds and Callahan. Well, after my freshman year there, I had a son. So it made me have to leave and grow up so I could get a scholarship, because DuPage was a junior college where you had to pay for. And I decided I got a full-time scholarship to attend Southwest Baptist, and I decided to go there. Well, I did a year and a half, and then after the coaches was let go, I decided to finish my last year at Kentucky State University so I could be closer to my son. And my experience there was great. My first year, after 2 weeks, the coaches had got fired, and we had got some new coaches. Coach Dean made my experience very great. We had a great year, and I had an interesting year there.
Throughout your college football career, you've racked up 80 tackles, 15.5 tackles for loss, 8.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. Not bad, especially for somebody who's gone from school to school. You're still able to find solid time on the field. How would you describe your overall college football experience?
I say a great one. I played under many different systems, under many great coaches. I said it's a great one. I learned a lot of things and been able to take on a lot of different experiences, and playing with different teammates each year, learning how they play and playing off them, and also just playing in different formations and stuff has been great.
Now, whether it was at College of DuPage, Southwest Baptist, or even at Kentucky State, who would you say is the best or most impressive player you've gone against? Anybody specific come to mind?
I say in junior college, I played against Farouk. He was rated one of the top offensive guards in the nation. He played for the North Dakota State College, junior college. And he was a real good player. I say that was probably the most interesting players I've gone against.
All right, sounds good. Now, if you were to single out one, what's the biggest or most memorable play of your college football career?
I'll probably say winning a bowl game for DuPage when we played against Coffeyville, and they had one of the top teams and top junior colleges in the nation. And that's when I got my only ring.
All right. Yeah, that's definitely one of the more well-known community colleges in the nation. Like you said, they're one of the top community colleges in the nation. Can't go wrong with that. Any chance that you've been able to talk to anybody, and have they given you any advice on what to expect during this draft process?
Yes, sir. I had talked to a couple scouts, but I also had talked to my buddy from high school named Earl Heyman, who recently used to play for the Saints. Also played D-tackle. And he told me it's going to be a long and hard and rocky journey, but if you really love the game, just stick with it and give it your all and work hard, and then some positives gonna come out of it.
Absolutely. Chris Schanfeld talking with 2015 NFL draft prospect, defensive tackle out of Kentucky State University, Deshawn Ross. And Deshawn, let's say there's an NFL general manager listening to this very interview. Why should he want defensive tackle Deshawn Ross out of Kentucky State a part of his team?
I think great learner, played under many systems, hard, dedicated. If you talk to any one of my previous coaches, they'll tell you that I'm a hard worker. I'm first in the weight room. I'm the last one to leave. I'm the first one in the film room, and I'm always in the office trying to learn new stuff. And I'm gonna give it all I have. And you gonna get a good character kid, a good teammate, and a great leader, an unspoken leader.
You said that you played in many different systems, which I gotta think means you've probably played in many different spots, a part of that defensive line. But what do you feel is your biggest strength as a defensive tackle?
I say my get off and my leverage, because I'm not very tall. I'm 6'1", and so my leverage, learn to leverage and work with my hands.
And what about a weakness? Is there anything specific that you'll be taking some time to improve on during the off season?
Like I say, I guess being a big guy, conditioning will be a great buff on my core for getting ready for this upcoming year.
All right, sounds good. Now, you like we've said, you've had an interesting journey to get to where you're at. You've already spent a year out of football, but you did indeed spend time in the. You did participate in the FCS National Bowl last weekend, and I'll ask you that in just a moment. But why do you feel that you deserve a shot at the next level?
I feel like in the year that I've been out has matured me as a football player, because I've been able to study the game of pass rushing and along with using my hands and working. But I feel like I'm be a great attribute to anybody's team. I'm still young. Like, I started college early, you may say, so I'm still young, and I got no knee problems, no surgery. I'll be a great attribute to any team.
Chris Schanfeld talking to 2015 NFL draft prospect, defensive tackle out of Kentucky State University, Deshawn Ross. And Deshawn, just a few more questions, then I'll let you go. I really do appreciate your time. If you would compare yourself to a defensive tackle currently playing in the NFL, who do you think that would be and why?
Geno Atkins. He understands that he's not the biggest guy in the world, and he uses his leverage to win any battle. And he's strong, fast at the point of attack. He's quick off the ball. And he just, every way he symbolizes me, how I play.
Well, one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. You certainly cannot go wrong with that. Definitely a great comparison, Deshawn. And last but not least, like I mentioned a little bit ago, last weekend you participated in the FCS National Bowl, a college all-star game for some of the small school standouts. How was your experience there? How did it feel to put on those pads? I know it's been a while.
It felt great. Coming from a D2 program, you always want to see where you at, especially going against D1 guys and everything, and then the all-star environment. I feel like it was a great experience, and I'm truly honored for the chance to be able to play in that game.
Earlier, you said that you were able to talk to a few scouts. What are they saying about Deshawn Ross?
They said that I'm a quick, fast, motory guy that knows how to use his hands, and I'm saying knows the game, knows leverage and everything. But you know what I'm saying, my height is gonna play a factor, but I got the qualities to make up for it.
Now, that game was played last week, and actually it was played on Sunday. Can you get used to playing football on Sundays?
Yes, sir. It felt good. It felt like I was right at home.
Well, it's definitely been an interesting journey for you, Deshawn. I got to think the journey's only going to go on even longer. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Before I let you go, is there anything else you got for us?
No, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having me.